Hi Capricorns, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be for your last quarter of 2018, 3 months of love reading. That will be for the month of October, November and December. Alright, this is going to be for the sign of Capricorn once again for 3 months love reading. Okay, so as usual, we'll begin with yes or no answer. So if you have got a question, phrase or structure the question as specific as possible. At best mention the name of the person, the time, the timeline, the time frame, or like how and where did you meet this person. Okay, so just for example, like does this person by the name of Alex, for example, that you met from Tinder in the month of May, for example. Okay, just be as specific as possible. Mention the name of the person, the place, how you guys met, and the time as well. The time, not exactly the time like what time, 3 p.m. or what, like over a lunch or over a dinner. That will be good enough. Okay, so this is going to be for Capricorns once again. Okay, for yes or no. So what is the answer that we have to give to Capricorns towards the question that they may have for the love life? All right, so if you're not ready, just take a pause. Otherwise, we'll proceed to lay the cards right now with one last shuffle for Capricorns. What is the answer we have for Capricorns regarding their love life, the love question? Okay, so Capricorns, this is for you. Yes or no, 5 cards. Major arcanas and even number 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 will be yes. The rest of the cards shall be no. Okay, so Capricorns, the answer we have over here, we have 3 cards of no, 3 cards of no, and 2 cards of yes. So the no cards, we have Page of Swords in upright, the Hangman in reverse, and the Queen of Swords in upright. So Page of Swords over here in the upright position is someone who's eager to speak, someone who has something to talk, someone who has something to say. All right, this is Page of Swords. Like, you know how like children, they will be like I want to say something, I want to say something. Like they are so eager and so enthusiastic in their thoughts, in what is going through their mind, how they feel, what do they think about certain things or certain people. Okay, so this is regarding your situation. Someone has things to say, someone wants to speak, someone is eagerly wanting to say something over here. And the Hangman in reverse is about moving, fast pace, maybe not fast pace, but is moving on, is acting upon something over here, taking initiative or proceeding, progressing. Yeah, just a lot of movement over here. And the Queen of Swords in the upright position is someone who sometimes give guidance, someone who has full awareness in whatever that she's saying, whatever she's putting across. That's Queen of Swords. Is like a motherly energy over here, someone who's caring. So whatever that they say is really towards the good of a situation, or towards the good of someone. Like someone has something to say to you, or you have something to say to someone, and it's actually for the good of them. All right, so towards your question, just for example, if your question is like does this person has got someone else out there, or like, yeah, just has got someone else out there, the answer over here, it is no. All right, 3 cards of no. And Page of Swords is like, maybe it looks like, you know, whoever that you're dealing with has got someone, but actually, yeah, they might be speaking with someone, but only because they have things to say. They have maybe they're communicating about other subjects, other topics, and it's not like what you think. All right, and then the Hangman in the upright position is there might be some projects going on, there might be some cause for concern, some major like really important stuff that's going on. Okay, and Queen of Swords is someone who has full awareness of what they're doing, what they're putting out. So in terms of how a person is behaving, I feel like asking you to have trust and to have faith in their actions, in their words. All right. So if it's another, for example, another example, like should you hang on in a situation? Okay, should you hang on or stay with this person? So if the answer here it is 3 cards of no. It is saying that Page of Swords is asking you to have a communication, like communicate with this person. Communicate with this person, have a talk, like be mature about things. All right, because especially with the Queen of Swords over here, have a talk about how you feel, what you really think, what is best for the both of you. Just really put your intention across. All right, with no reserves. Really tell out your intention and why do you feel that this outcome, this is better for the both of you. Okay, and the Hangman in the upright position is encouraging you to move forward. Is also saying, is giving a consensus that it might be a right thing for you to initiate, to act upon whatever that you are wanting to right now. Okay, so that's how you interpret. But otherwise, if it's too complicated, you could just take the short answer as no. Okay, so this is for you, Capricorns. The next card we're going to pull is actually from the Angel Answers. I will pull one card from Angel Answers to see what is the another advice that we can be giving to you, Capricorns. Okay, it can be for your second question if you have got any, but otherwise it will just complement the rest of the readings. So this is going to be for Capricorns. For Angel Answers, what is the advice or answer that we have for Capricorns towards their love reading? Can we have one card of Angel Answers, please? One card of Angel Answers with one last shuffle, and we will pull a card for Capricorns. One card of Angel Answers, please, for Capricorns. Okay, Capricorns, we are ready. So right now we're going to pull a card. So Capricorns, it says ask your angels. Ask your angels. Okay, so what this is telling me is that Capricorns, for whatever that you might be dealing with pertaining to your love life right now, it might be something that's for the higher purpose, for the higher good. It is not a typical situation that you might be dealing with. It would be something that's more intense. It feels like something that's more intense, of a higher intensity, because Capricorns, you are a deep sign, and like whatever that's going through your mind, they are all really deep, like they're just deep. I do not know how else, but they're just deep. So ask your angels, like really pray. When we say ask your angels, if you don't have any religion, or if you do not know anything about like guardian angels and spirit guides, just basically what it means is to really pray and put your wishes out there. Pray, I mean, when we say pray, it can also be meditate and really think about and manifest what you actually really want. Think about the thing of again and again, over and over in your mind. All right, just to send out the vibration, as in sometimes it can be telepathy. Okay, so ask your angels, pray, meditate, spell out your wishes. What do you really want? All right, so let's draw another message card for you. All right, just one more message card. This can be for your third question, but otherwise it will just complement the rest of the reading. Okay, so we are done. This is for you, Capricorns. One card of message card. We have the Unicorn, good fortune and friendship. All right, good fortune and friendship. I feel like Capricorns, for some of you, you might be whatever that you do, whatever that's crossing your mind right now, all right, you are not wanting to end it on a bad note. Like you just want it to be a joint consensus. You want it to be amicable, or a, like, yeah, just joint consensus, like both of you agree with no hard feelings. All right, so whatever that you talk about, not necessarily be separation. I mean, love is not always about separation. It could be bringing up a topic. I'm feeling like some of you Capricorns wants to suggest something about the two of you or regarding your love life. All right, so I feel like it is timely, like the time is now, the time is here. All right, it might be timely for you to just speak up, as long as you use a tactical approach, because you have good fortune. But good fortune doesn't mean that you will jeopardize and just misuse whatever good luck that you have for yourself. Okay, so next we will lay your spread for this 3 months. Before that, while I'm shuffling, I'm also looking at the crystal ball just to get some messages that I could get for different groups of you. So not all will be for one for you. So everyone has got different messages coming through, so just take whatever is more relevant to you, Capricorns. I feel like some of you has got like job concerns, some changes in your work life, in your professional work life, your career, and you want to discuss it with your partner. All right, it might be stuck. It might actually be a drastic change if you were to maybe take up an opportunity. I feel like you have an opportunity out there. May not be work. If it's not work, it might be something else, but there's an opportunity for you towards you, your own personal life, which is outside of the relationship, and you have something to discuss with your partner. Okay, so I feel like this is the time. Like it doesn't feel like there's any tension, or it doesn't feel like there would be any conflict, head-on conflict, but it feels right. Some of you wants to raise the topic about maybe it feels like some of you wants to raise the topic to could be proposal, or for another group of you would be raising the topic to for a separation, for a split. All right, for those of you who are single, I feel you thinking a lot about certain someone. All right, there's someone that's on your mind much. Okay, I feel like you're missing someone. For those of you who are single or just broke up or is going through some separation times right now, you are thinking about someone. You're missing someone heavily over here. I feel like for you Capricorns, also some of you, all right, your partner has got something to say. All right, your partner is wanting to say something, is contemplating how to put it across to you, is contemplating whether can they tell it to you, can they say it, is this the right time, are you ready to accept, are you ready to hear them out for whatever that they want to say. It can be regarding family, domestic, their own personal domestic matters, or it could be pertaining to maybe just their job. Again, it is outside of the relationship for the both of you. It's just their own personal life, which is their own family matters. All right. I also hear the keyword give up. Some of you might be wanting to give up on something regarding the relationship. All right, give up on an idea, give up on a plan, give up on the love, or it can be anything. But there's this energy of someone wanting to give up on something. I feel like some of you are working very hard, but I haven't been able to see what is it. But I see this working hard. Some of you are working very hard towards achieving something, maybe achieving your own personal, professional life growth. Working very hard. Maybe because of that, you could have neglected the relationship. One last message. Let's see what else can we be getting. Spending more time together. So Capricorns, I also see some of you, there is a need for you and whoever that you are dealing with to spend more time, more quality time. Actually, quality time is what we are talking about. To spend more quality time, to be to really rekindle the flame, or to get to know, to get used to each other. All right, really spending more quality time, all right, over a weekend or taking a short trip. Okay, so all right, Capricorns, we are ready. So now we're gonna lay your 3 months spread after this last shuffle. Okay, Capricorns, this is for you. What do we have for Capricorns in this coming 3 months? So Capricorns, we're entering into this quarter for your love life, for your relationship. We have 10 of Pentacles in reverse. All right, this is 10 of Pentacles, all right, in reverse. So this 10 of Pentacles is telling me that within your love life or your love situation right now, there is something that you might not have achieved, or your love life like you and your partner have not achieved after so long. You might have been together for a long time, and it seems like things are slowing down. It's getting mundane, it's getting bland, like the relationship is getting bland. There's no longer flame. So there's this 10 of Pentacles. In a sense, firstly, I really want to emphasize again that something here is not achieved between within the context of a love relationship. It could be for your love life, for those of you who are single, like you haven't been able to get the perfect soulmate or the perfect someone. Yeah, as we speak about perfect soulmate, perfect someone, we have the Lovers in reverse. All right, so there's this, I feel like it is misalignment or differences. I feel like many of you Capricorns, you have someone, if it's not officially, but someone in your mind. All right, someone in your mind, and it is looking like it is not happening for the both of you. Something over here is not happening because the Lovers card is in reverse. So something's not happening, something is not growing. So again, we're talking about the growth of a relationship. If you have got a partner, or like your love life, the status has been status quo, it hasn't been progressing, you haven't met anyone that's right for you, that feels right for you, that fits into your kind of criteria or caliber. Okay, so this might be a point, a period of time for you Capricorns to really you will find yourself in this quarter, in these 3 months, really thinking heavily a lot about love, relationship, or reviewing, looking at someone, reviewing someone, considering someone. All right, considering to, I feel like saying, like, this is, if you don't take it now, it's like you're gonna end up single for the next 10 years again. All right, so there's this energy of you wanting to take someone in, wanting to accept someone, wanting to just step up, step forward, and do something for yourself in this quarter. You will find yourself kind of like hungry for love. Okay, so as we progress along with time within these 3 months, again, the timeline, the time frame can be different for every one of you, but let's just use the generic term as as time, along with time. All right, along with time, we find that you in this quarter, you will find yourself Capricorns being more approachable, trying to be more approachable, and be more extrovert. All right, you will find yourself being more extrovert, or surrounded, being more like a people person, okay, as compared to probably in the past, in the recent past, or just in the past, you find yourself being very critical, like being a critic. For everything, you will have an opinion on it, you will cast an opinion, and you will lay a judgment on it. But this time round, this is the time, this is the quarter for you Capricorns. If it's something that you're not doing, then it is an advice for you. It is an advice for you to be more approachable, to be less of a critic, okay. And there's something in you, within you, that you might have to let go. You might have a like a you might have a kind of belief system that you need to let go, like, or just could just be any kind of thoughts, any kind of mindset that you have to let go. You might have like a really bad experience before in your past with your ex, or just generally in your dating scene. You might have some really bad experience before, and it is actually something that's stopping you from progressing or from getting love for yourself. For those of you who are actually observing yourself being in a vicious cycle in your love life, or constantly unable to get someone, I'm getting that, Capricorns, there's something in you, about your life in the previous times. In this life, I'm talking about this life, there's something that you know, that you remember, that you had an experience with, an incident with someone, and those memories needs you to let it go, Capricorns. Like, you need to let it go in order for you to progress, and I'm saying, if you are able to let them go, okay, if you're able to let them go, I'm seeing progression is on the table. All right, love is coming, progression is on the table for sure, because we have the 8 of Cups. But the thing is that what I'm feeling over here, it will be a struggle for you, Capricorns. It will be a struggle. As much as your actions are showing that, you know, you're open-minded, you are open to date, open to listen, open to accept, but in you, within you, there is this fear, or there is this maybe the word is belief. Like, you believe that everything will end up to be the same, like maybe all the men are the same, or all the women are the same, or you know, like your love life is doomed. That kind of belief, that kind of mindset is something that you have to let go. And I'm seeing in this quarter, you will feel like a struggle, as in you will really want love for yourself. But it will also be a struggle internally within you to let go of those past, to let go of those opinion and judgment that you used to have before. I feel like saying, for you Capricorn, some of you are having a long term of unfinished business. Some of you are dealing with someone endlessly, like you're just trapped with someone, you're unable to move on, unable to start anew, only because like you and someone else have not totally concluded yet. That relationship, that past have not actually concluded yet, okay. And it's actually stopping you as well. Other than your own internal struggles, I'm also seeing that there is someone whom you had a past with, all right, is stopping you from moving on, from progressing forward. but it is also you, it is also your choice, your action, your thoughts to stay in that situation, to not pull yourself out. It is conscious, like it is your mind conscious to be thinking towards, to be thinking about certain someone or certain event. All right, it is your conscious mind that is holding you back. We are not talking about subconscious though, so this is really conscious, like you conscientiously think about someone. It feels strange though, like for nothing, for no reason, there is a specific someone whom you keep thinking about, whom you choose to reminisce about. There is this specific someone who's occupying your mind a lot. For those of you who are single or who might be seeing someone, there is something about the past, someone whom you got to know from the past. I don't feel like it is someone whom you had, like, whom you, well, I mean, it can be, but it feels like someone whom you haven't even had an opportunity with. That's the one whom you are stuck with. Like your heart and your soul is just staying put, even though you might be putting yourself out there in the dating scene, but I don't feel like you have a strong interest, or strong interest in progressing in the current space. You are living in the past. You are not wanting to conclude, you're not wanting to end, to have a closure. You might, to a certain degree, some of you Capricorns, you might be wanting to contact back. So you know how in many readings we all say that someone's ex is coming back. Alright, someone's past is coming back. In this case, Capricorn, you will be someone's past who's coming back to them. It feels weird because Capricorns, you guys are not the type of person who will turn back and look back. But somehow in this reading, it looks like there's something over here. It is the conclusion, at least as of now, the status as of now, it is undesirable. It is not how you wanted it to end. It is not how you wanted the situation to unfold. Alright, because this judgment is in reverse. When a judgment is in reverse, alright, it means that it has not concluded yet, or otherwise it's an undesirable conclusion where you might have more to come. You might be appealing, you know how like a legal suit, you will appeal for yourself, okay? But I'm seeing there are people coming to you, Capricorn. So let's be honest. There are people coming to you. There are people who takes interest in you. But I see this rejection, like you are being cold, you are being emotionless. You have no interest, like probably interest is really low. Interest is low because of the Fool is in reverse. This Fool is not wanting to take risks, is not wanting to go for a fresh new start. Alright, this Fool is in reverse. Or it might be the other way around. It can be the other way around, where someone is not someone is the Fool in reverse, not wanting to go for a new relationship yet, who's not ready to move, to step out, to have a new relationship, to enter into a new relationship with you, or to accept you. Alright, but I see you offering the interest or expressing your interest, okay? And then with the judgment in reverse, we are saying that you will, in this quarter, you will find yourself working hard towards a specific someone, regardless of your situation. You can be married, you can be in a relationship. You will find yourself working towards to build up on your relationship, or the other way around, that person will be working on you and this relationship that they had with you. Or for those of you who are single, or maybe seeing someone, you might be for those of you, sorry, for those of you who are single, you might be wanting to contact someone whom you used to know, whom you haven't had an opportunity or a chance to even try out a relationship. For those of you who are seeing someone, I'm saying that you might be stuck in the past person, or it can be the other way around, where that person whom you are seeing could be stuck in their past. All right, definitely there is this energy over here, and this is in the center of the spread. We have 8 of Swords in upright position, so someone is definitely stuck. Someone is definitely stuck and jeopardizing this opportunity for love. All right, because of the Lovers in reverse. And it really feels a lot like internal struggles. Many of you Capricorns, I want to say that many of you will be dealing with internal struggles. Whatever kind of internal struggles, it can be anything that I might not even mention over here. But if you feel, like really feel, internal struggle exists within you, in you, towards your love life or your love relationship, Capricorns. Some of you might be experiencing very conflicting mind. Conflicting mind meaning to say you want to progress, you want to start, but yet you know your interest is low. Like your mind tells you to accept a relationship, to accept someone, but your heart is not keen, not interested. All right. It looks like a triangle, like it looks like a love triangle to me though. Someone goes after someone, but that someone has got someone else in their mind, and it just goes round and round. So good fortune and friendship. So it really depends on how you handle that situation, how you manage the people whom you are dealing with, because ultimately no matter what your choice is, we have got good fortune and friendship. All right, it can turn out to be the best, one of the better relationship for you. All right, or otherwise, if you choose not to accept it and just remain as friends, just keep contact and just remain friends, be on a good note. So it can work out for you as well, because we have this good fortune and friendship. So whatever that your choice are, whatever that your choice is, all right, I think that it will situation or things will ultimately go towards what you are wanting for yourself, what you are manifesting, what you are praying for, like what you're wishing for yourself. And the bottom of the deck, we have 2 of Cups in reverse. This is really telling me, again, it is not happening. I think in earlier part I've mentioned that something about your relationship, your love life is not happening. 2 of Cups in reverse. All right, so this 2 of Cups, we have 2 of Cups and the Lovers. I'm sure there is someone appearing in your life. All right, it is a choice of you whether to accept it, to go for it or not. All right, there's someone in your mind right now, in your mind, and as well as physically present. So there are 2 person. One is in your mind and the other is in your heart. Who is supposed to be in your mind, or who is in your heart? Maybe the one you truly love, but the one you feel like it only makes sense for you to accept, to progress with, like someone new, and not look back. But in your heart, you might be missing someone, you might be thinking about someone, might be wanting to review, to connect back with someone. All right, so Capricorns, this is my reading for you. The storyline will not apply to every one of you. Just take whatever keywords or messages that's more relevant to your own situation, okay? And if you need any personal readings, they are available. I have a couple of options. One of the more favorable options will be the unlimited for 1 year. You have 1 year at any point in time. If you have got any questions, you can always contact me. That's for 1 year, instead of like each and every time you come for a reading. So consider those options, whichever suits you better. Otherwise, I will see you again in the next other reading. Okay, till then, Capricorn, see ya.